touching, coming up, touching, coming up. Again, it's everything we're trying to do is we're going to put the muscle, the joint, under a load and stretch it, and we're going to try to get lower and lower, more in order to create stress on the joint, under load, under control, so that when we are out of control, we have the capacity to go through the motion without blowing something away. We usually go without shoes on, because then your feet have to be more engaged. Your toes have to think about what they're doing. So you're gonna go sets of 20. Eventually, 20% of your body weight in each hand. I'm gonna get into a stretch. This kneecap is gonna open up, stretch this patella tendon. If I can keep my foot flat, that means I have excellent flexion in my ankle. The better, the better. Okay, but if I can't, it's okay. Keep my back knee off the ground. Try to keep my back leg straight. Open it up, push it off. Open it up, keep your chest up, push it off. Okay, again, we'll add weight as we can do it. And both legs, try to go sets of 20. 20% body weight is what you want to get to, but you can scale it up. Start without any weights. Just getting the motion, feeling what it feels like, both legs. I'm putting a bunch of stress on my hamstrings. Get to here, push up. Okay, drop, and then the plyometric push up, back up. Push off. Get back to that point. So you gotta have a partner. It's pretty tough. If there's no facility to set up where you get your foot hooked underneath, maybe you could drop this bar and get your feet and do it here by yourself. It's possible, maybe. Or just get a friend. Tibia exercises. Get these flexed. Bring them up as far as you can. Bring them up as far as you can. Keep these flexed the whole time. Okay? So we're working the front. Everything about the front is going to help us stop, change from linear to vertical. So that motion, that energy has to go from here to here. In volleyball, in basketball, same thing. Okay? So the stopping motion, that's this. If it can't stop me and move my energy, then I fold up. Or I leak energy and I can't get my vertical. What we want to do is we want to try to create pressure, and we're going to do it with this leg up. Okay? Now this has to work, and I'm just going to get into I can hold this just to make sure, but I'm going to just get into an isometric into this position, and I'm going to make this work. And then I'm going to move my shoulders in, and I'm going to feel this working here. Okay? Move my shoulders, but at the same time, I have to keep my toe, knee, and hip in line. So I'm here. These have to stay in line. Got to keep it in line. Okay? Pulling it this way. Keep it in line. Dropping it. I'm going to feel it right here. Keep it in line. Drop my shoulders or move my shoulders. Try to keep it in line. And I'm going to feel this muscle right here on the side begin to activate, begin to work. And this will help keep my IT band strong, tight, so that I don't go sideways. And again, just do that a couple times a week. Start to feel this side muscle begin to activate, because that will help us in our jumping, help us in our knee stability. The last thing is, I don't know what you guys do for strength training, but upper back, chest, shoulders, grip strength, basketball. Volleyball, if you don't have good shoulders, I don't think you're going to play that game very well either. So what I'm a big believer in compression strength. And you get that through isometrics, and that helps us because our joints, the connective tissue, ligaments, They have to have compression strength, isometric strength in order to get strong. Okay? They don't do it very well any other way. So what I would like you to do is body weight hangs. When you get into a body weight hang, you cannot hang from here. This is not a hang that I'm looking for. Okay, I want you to get your knuckles on top of the bar. If I go here, the difference in activation versus this, they're totally different. Absolutely different. We want to work on grip strength, and we want to work on compression strength, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Super important. Okay, wrap your hands around. This is a hang. Okay, so I'm hanging, body weight hang. So important. It's really good for your back, your spine. Lengthens everything, relaxes everything, and stabilizes everything. Then, from that to an active hang. Okay, so an active hang, I'm going to be here. I'm going to start with a body weight hang, and then I'm going to pull up, but my arms stay straight. Okay, so I'm here, pull up, and hold. Okay, now that's an active hang. That's a much more difficult thing. Then I want you to add compression. And compression is connecting from the quads, the hip flexors, all through my abs, core, up into my serratus, up to my chest, into my shoulders, across to my back, down to your glutes, and pretty much everything except your big toe is going to have to work if you go compression. No compression strength, you can get moved off. You can get bounced out. Compression strength, you can get hit and you can finish. You can get somebody coming into you, but you have the ability to finish, and especially in air. Compression. Compression is everything sucked in together, everything working in concert. Compression. All right, so now, then I want you to do this if you can. Some of you probably can't. It's okay. You're going to be here, and then you're going to come to this spot. Okay, and you're going to hold this, and this is compression strength. So then everything, forearms, grip. Arms, stability. Shoulders, everything is activated. Core, obliques, quads, glutes, rhomboid, isometric, knees over toes, not isometric. Okay, we can spend some time, we can go slow, not isometric. Now, there's a lot of other things I'd like us to do, but you don't have much time. And you're in season, and this won't stress you out so bad that you can't keep practicing. So don't go through more than 3 sets. If you're not doing anything else, you can push yourself a little more. And if you're just a basketball player, you're not playing volleyball, go 3 days. Building this kind of strength will help us not get injured, will help us with stability, will give us a different level of strength.